Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Captain Phillips, starring Tom Hanks and Barkhad Abdi, directed by Paul Greengrass. Now, before I get into this review, I have seen this movie before. I remember getting, well, twice, 2.5 times, let's say, because I got motion sick the first time, and I had to go in there with a completely, well, let's get into the movie and you'll see what I mean. The movie is based on a true story about Captain Richard Phillips' day and how the ship gets attacked by pirates back in 2009, and Captain Phillips, played by Tom Hanks, prepares his day on the ship dock as he leaves his home from Underhill, Vermont, with his wife Andrea, who is Catherine Keener in the movie, as they go to their jobs for the day and her life as a worker at the hospital, and they talk about how irresponsible the kids are as they're mature adults as Captain Phillips goes on an airplane. And we move on to Eel, Somalia, where some greedy pirates, where the audience meets Muse, played by Barkhad Abdi, goes on one of the boats with the other pirates. And the problem I'm having with watching these scenes right off the bat is the camera work. That's what made me motion sick the first time, as this is the same director as The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimatum, and that last Bourne film, Jason Bourne, and he has an obnoxious habit of not holding the camera very still, and that was the same problem I've had with those Bourne films. And I'm having a problem with the movie as well, as the camera can not hold still, as it's his style, and his style bugs me right out the bat. And really, knock it off. But the acting by Tom Hanks and Barkhad Abdi is tremendous in this movie, but the camera work is driving me crazy. Captain Phillips gets to his ship and they take it off the sea to the sea, and the sea is absolutely beautiful, but my only issue is the camera work so far. The next day comes and Captain Phillips finds two hostile pirate ships coming towards his ship as they try to get away, and luckily they do get away after the pirates' engine gets busted, and Captain Phillips' crew is afraid that the pirates will come back with an army for next time, as Muse prepares to go after the ship once again. And the movie does a good job with intensity, as the scenes are rather intense, but later on will get more intense, but not in an interesting kind of way. The next day comes and Captain Phillips gets warning that the pirates are come back in one like they did before, but this time they speed up rather quickly and the hoses come on, but doesn't scare them off, as Muse and his pirates come on board and threatens Captain Phillips and his crew of authorities, while the other crew members split up to get some of the pirates as they turn off the ship in some areas, while Muse is the captain of the ship that Captain Phillips once controlled, as he demands his crew members to come to where they're at, and when they don't, they search the ship as Captain Phillips takes Muse and one other guy around, and they go to the engine room as Captain Phillips offers them food and water, and the crew learns that one of them is barefooted, and they break some glass for them to step on as they enter the engine room. And Muse is so selfish that he wants to search the entire ship while one man is injured on his feet from the glass while coming down with Captain Phillips, and they turn off the power, and this is where the movie gets very intense. Muse's crewmate can't move because of his injured foot, as Muse tells him to take Captain Phillips upstairs while trying to find the crew. And I was completely on the edge of my seat while Muse is caught by Captain Phillips' crew, and then they negotiate with Captain Phillips, as one pirate says they want millions of dollars, and Muse wants to get off the scene, and they bring Muse out and take Captain Phillips with with them in some kind of rescue submarine. And the movie's premise is working very well as far as execution is concerned, but the camera work is exhausting. While Captain Phillips gets held hostage, a ship of commanding officers plan a search and rescue for Captain Phillips, while Captain Phillips is scared to death of getting killed by Muse and the pirates as they hear a ship, which happens to be the crew, going after them to rescue their captain. And the next day comes as it's a bumpy ride, and Captain Phillips wants to go get a first aid kit for one of the pirates' foot. And while healing him, Captain Phillips tries to talk to the pirate with the wounded foot and grabs out a knife, and the pirates take it away from him. And the camera work in these scenes are making me sick. Like, I want to vomit, but not on purpose, by the way. Captain Phillips asks for some water to drink, and as he drinks it, he drinks too much, and to the point the pirates take it away from him, and he asks for some air while they're sweating like pigs at nighttime. Muse's boss, Hufan, calls on Muse and tells him he's screwed up and tells him to bring Captain Phillips to Somali or don't come back at all. And one of the pirates tries to break the glass for some air, and the editing choices and are taking a while to get to the point of the film, as this is a long movie at 2 hours and 14 minutes, and these scenes are where it starts to drag, as one of the pirates attacks Captain Phillips, and the U.S. Navy show up to rescue Captain Phillips as they make a trade with the pirates for Captain Phillips remaining alive, and they trade for food and water, and they doesn't want any tricks. And I like the first half better than the second half, as it drags quite a bit. The Navy brings some supplies to the pirates as they want to see their captain, and the pirates don't want food or water, they just want $10 million, and causes jeopardy to not just his crew, but to the Americans. And I'll give it this, it's very intense when they shoot a gun next to Captain Phillips' ear, which is really dangerous, and this movie pulls off dangerous and peril very well. Captain Phillips tells Muse the Navy won't give up or else they'll shoot the boat down, and tells Muse to give up, but he says he can't. And Tom Hanks does give a very good performance in this scene, and at the end of the movie, which I'll get to at some point in this segment. Nighttime comes and Captain Phillips needs to take a leak and tells one of the pirates salt water is good for you, for your foot, and Captain Phillips pushes the pirate off and tries to escape as it's dark outside, and Muse says don't kill him, but the other pirate says to kill him. Muse goes after Captain Phillips and brings him back to the boat, and I thought, damn it, that was close, as he almost escaped, as he's way too scared out of his damn mind, and a helicopter comes in to the pirates' surrender, and Muse puts a gun on Captain Phillips' head to show the Americans he's not playing around, as he shoots the helicopter and he beats up on Captain Phillips, and a negotiator talks with Muse about money as they want to get someone on board to negotiate with them, as the pacing in this scene was off, like it was taking way too long. They trade $10 million, and Captain Phillips still doesn't come out, as they take Muse to their ship as he's waiting for the elders to come in for a negotiation, while the other pirates try to escape and kill Captain Phillips. But the Navy pulls their ship to them, while Captain Phillips writes a note as a pirate takes it away from him and fights with Captain Phillips and almost kills him until the Navy shoot the pirates down, which was on the edge of your seat thrilling, but unfortunately it's not enough for me to like this movie better than I do by the end of the day. Captain Phillips is rescued and Muse is captured by the Navy, and Captain Phillips gets medical attention as he's frightened and can't relax, as Tom Hanks pulls that scene off tremendously. But at the end of the day, it's okay. It's not, I just don't like the camera work. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 5.8 out of 10. The camera work sucks for this entire movie, as director Paul Greengrass needs to knock that off. That style, just seriously, just knock it off. The performance by Tom Hanks and Barkhad Abdi are tremendous, as I did like these characters as they're most relatable. Some of this editing is off, there's times this movie was taking way too long, and this needed more editing, by 30 minutes, let's say, as some of these scenes took way too long. So I will be back next time with news of the world. Thank you guys for joining me. And until then, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.